Hi guys, it's Little Kansas Kitty and I welcome you back to my weight loss surgery channel. I had the RNY gastric bypass surgery on June 25th, 2018, so this marks my 1 year, 1 month post-op update. I started off my high weight at 238 pounds. I'm 5'6", I'm 39 years old, and a couple weeks ago I came to you and I weighed 142 pounds, which is within my maintenance range. My maintenance range is 138 to 145, and as long as I'm in that range, really, I'm doing fine. So let's just jump on the scale and see where I am today. As you can see, I'm 144, so definitely on the upper end of my range, but it's okay, like it's totally fine. I have been within my maintenance range for about 6 months now, and I love being here. I think it's great. I feel great as long as I stay within that range. So I am going up and down within that range constantly, but I'm here, and that's what matters. So let's talk on this video a little bit about food, beauty, NSV, and fitness. Lately, I've been skipping my morning snack and just having an earlier lunch. And I think it's because I'm eating a little bit more, I'm adding in a little bit more carbs, and it's just holding me over a little bit longer. So it's not a rule that I have to follow every single day, but it's just something that's organically happened. After my earlier lunch, mid-afternoon, I still have a snack, and that tends to often be kind of a Greek yogurt and maybe some trail mix these days. And then I usually have an early evening dinner followed by some kind of sweet treat or dessert. I love like Halo Top ice cream, or even like blueberries. I love just eating blueberries, something kind of sweet to top off kind of the end of the day. In my current maintenance era, I am not perfect in any way. I have days where, you know, I go overboard, and then the next day, because I've indulged the day before, I just pull back a little bit, and I think that's what really kind of balances out and helps me, you know, where I see those fluctuations throughout the week, but it helps me maintain and stay within my range. I went in for my Botox and lip injections touch-ups this week. It's only been 3 months, but I started seeing lines come back with a vengeance. And so I decided for maintenance purposes to just do a slight touch-up rather than doing the full-blown treatment. It was pretty comical because I was with my girlfriends at my friend's pool last week, and we were sitting there just having a good time, you know, basking in the sun, relaxing, gossiping, chatting, catching up. And at one point we were like, so when do you go see Ann next? And Ann is the nurse at our plastic surgeon's office. And it was so funny because Vanessa, she was like, oh, I'm going in this Thursday at like 2:15. And I was like, oh, I'm going in this Thursday to see Ann at like 3:15. And then Carol chimes in and she's like, oh, I'm going to see Ann this Thursday at like 4:30. And then they were like, Marnie's going in this Thursday too. And so it was pretty funny because we're all definitely, you know when you've got your group of girlfriends and you get on that same period cycle? Well, we're all on the same Botox cycle. So anyway, we all went in this week, and it was totally unplanned, so thought that was pretty funny. And NSV, I've been chatting with my man friend who's in China right now, and we talk daily, and when he kind of surprise video chats me, it really doesn't matter what I look like, what I'm wearing, or what I'm not wearing. I feel totally comfortable in my skin to just be on video and talking to him. Now, in the past, 100 pounds ago, last summer, you know, I weighed 100 pounds more. And if I FaceTime with anybody, I'd probably just turn the camera on one of my cats. Fitness-wise, I'm still experiencing some of my aches, and I'm seeing my chiropractor on a regular basis who is massaging some of those areas that I'm having trouble with, like in my inner thigh, leg, adductor muscle, my glute area, that's been really bothersome. My feet, he's been massaging those. I mean, I'm getting like an incredible massage by him. But he pretty much said, from this point forward, you need to be your own therapist, and basically telling me to be super disciplined as I approach this marathon. I've got a marathon coming up next week, and so I am doing what he said. I'm icing, I'm rolling, I'm stretching, I'm taking hot baths, I'm watching my nutrition. He wants me to he said I can still have some alcohol. He's like, you know, I'm the worst person to say it because I love to have my daily like beer or drink in the evening. And so he's like, you know, you can still have your alcohol, just limit it as you get closer to the race. And so he was like, maybe have, you know, 1 or 2 more kind of night outs or whatever, and then begin to really limit and hydrate coming over the race. So it's good to have somebody in my ear reminding me of all those healthy habits that I need to do as I approach race time. He basically just said, I want you to know that you've done everything you can to have the best race possible. And so that brings me to next weekend. Next weekend, I'm taking my kids on a road trip and we're going to Michigan, and I'm really excited. So I am going to be running a full marathon in Milford, Michigan, and we will take a slow road trip up there, take a couple days, and then after the marathon go visit my BFF who lives in Michigan too, and just have a little catch-up time on the lake. This marathon is a summer marathon, so it's going to be hot, and I really have no goals for it. It's basically, I'm going to be treating this as just another long run. So basically what happens between mile 1 to mile 13.1 to mile 26.2, I don't care. I just have the goal to finish, to keep moving forward, to cross that finish line, collect my medal, and add another state to the list. For those of you approaching weight loss surgery, know what an amazing gift you're giving yourself. The further post-op that I get, the more I realize that this body right now is becoming my normal. I was showing a couple coworkers a photo of myself from last summer, and they couldn't believe it. They were looking at it and they were like, oh my gosh, like, I don't remember you that big. I don't ever remember you like that. And that was like 100 pounds ago, 100 pounds that I have transformed in the last year. And it just makes me feel really happy that this is me now, the me that I'm maintaining. Celebrate your weight loss surgery date. It's like a rebirth. There's birth, there's death, and in between, there's maintenance.